Afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great diesel Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at one of the big dogs right here, folks. 2003 American RV, American Tradition, model number 40W. This is a 40-foot double slide diesel motorhome. Of course, American RV, which is owned by Fleetwood RV, but don't get me wrong, these are built almost totally different than an average Fleetwood. Long been known for making quality RVs and have got a huge following, huge customer loyalty. 40 foot long, it's only got 37,000 miles, got the big 350 horsepower ISC redhead Cummins diesel with a 1,150 pound-feet of torque. This thing will move down the road, let me tell you. 10,000 pound towing capacity, got a 7,500 Onan quiet diesel generator, 22.5-inch Michelin tires that look almost new, the alloy wheels. Somebody has taken exceptional care of this coach, and this is a nice condition for a 14-year-old motorhome. Let me tell you something, folks. Back in 2003, this unit was $249,000 new. Here it is with 37,000 miles for almost $180,000 in savings. I know it says 42,000 miles on it, folks, but it has 37. They had the kilometer switch clicked on the odometer, so I put it back to where it's supposed to be. Full basement, got pass-through storage. It's got slide-out trays. It's got an awning. Power awning, it's got the door awning, all the window awnings. I mean, this thing's got it all, folks. It's got the track vision satellite system. And of course, I really can't show you the bays too good right here, but I'll try. Got an outside stereo right here. I guess you could put a TV in there if you wanted to. Full body paint, of course. I mean, this is a high-end unit, and folks. And if you went and looked at a brand new 16 or 17 model, folks, you couldn't touch an American Tradition for what this thing costs new. That's how much RVs have shot up in the last 13 years. Now a new American Tradition starts at $495,000, almost double what this one cost. Actually, more than double. Almost $500,000 now for a new American Tradition. So this is a great opportunity to save a ton of, I mean, you're saving a ton of money no matter how you look at it, going used over new. There's your slide out trays. That goes all the way through. That was an option. Spartan, raised rail mountain chassis. It's got the airbags, air suspensions, got a great ride and drive to it. We just drove it about 500 miles in, did great. Of course, anti-lock braking system. Now, folks, I'm not going to lie to you. This is a 14-year-old motorhome. It's not new. If it was new, of course, it would be almost $500,000. But for a 14-year-old motorhome with 37,000 miles, I've seen them a whole lot worse condition and bring a whole lot more money. This is a nice motorhome, folks. Somebody's taking care of it. And always a good sign when somebody actually goes out of their way and puts Michelin tires on a used RV, because these, you know, you're talking several $1,000s worth of tires on this motorhome, and Michelin tires almost cost double what you could buy a Hankook or a Kumho or a cheaper brand, Continental or a cheaper brand tire for. These Michelins cost about twice as much. So when somebody actually spends the kind of money to put Michelins on one, that's a good sign that they care about their RV. It's got double furnaces, big water heater. I mean, this is a boy dog right here, folks. I look for this one to sell very, very quickly for this price. Velvac mirrors, 6-speed Allison 3000 transmission. Glass is perfect. I mean, like I said, folks, it is a 2003 model. You're going to have a few little scratches and scars and stuff like that, like you're going to see in any used RV. But all in all, this thing's probably nicer than 95% of the 2003 Traditions on the market today. Let's look inside. Of course, power step works great. I mean, we step inside this motor home, folks. I mean, there's nothing cheap about this as far as the quality and the construction. We'll start here in the front. You've got twin flex steel captain's chairs. Of course, they got the American tradition on it. They look great. They're not beat up. They're not weathered. They're not cracked. Spartan chassis. Got a great ride and drive. Got the Trip Tech computer, so you can actually use your backup camera to go through a checklist so you don't forget anything. You've got the air release, so you can lower it down to put it under a shed. You've got the heated power mirrors. Exhaust brakes. You've got the adjustable pedals. You've got, of course, the power gear, hydraulic leveling jacks, factory CD player. Really nice dash area. Generator has 505 hours on it, folks. That's a diesel 7500 generator, so that's not even broken in yet. That's the benefit, and that's why people buy diesel over gas, because you're never going to wear it out. I've never seen a worn out diesel motorhome. I've seen them with 500,000 and 600,000 miles on them, folks, and people are still using them. That's just the benefit of a diesel. In fact, they don't even recommend the first valve adjustment on this ISC Cummins, so I believe 125,000 miles. So, so it's just incredible how long these diesels run. If you don't believe me, look at these semi trucks running around the road, folks. A lot of them have Spartan chassis. A lot of them have Cummins diesels, and they're towing 60, 70,000 pounds. This motorhome weighs less than half that, and they're running 1,000,000 miles between overhauls. So it's, that's the benefit of a diesel over a gas. Costs you more up front, costs you a little bit more in service and fuel costs, but you've got a motor home that you can use. You take care of this motor home, folks, and you perform the service and maintenance and any repairs that it needs. I have no doubt in my mind this motor home will still be on the road 20 years from now. You couldn't say that about a gas burner, folks. I'll tell you that right now. Sony electronics, Sony surround sound system. Let me go ahead and lock the door so we don't get interrupted here. A beautiful interior. Got the crowned fiberglass roof. Most Fleetwoods, of course, have rubber roofs. That's what I'm saying. The American coach is built a lot different than a regular Fleetwood. This is a 7-layer fiberglass top roof. So very, very little maintenance. 7-layer floor. 5-layer walls. I mean, they're built totally different than your average Fleetwood RV. And that's why they kind of formed their own company. Even though they're owned by Fleetwood, they call it American Coach. Solid wood cabinetry. You got opposing sofas. Both make beds. So you can sleep up to 6 people in this RV. You got ceramic tile floor that looks great. All the books and manuals you could ever hope to look at. It's included with it. You got real Corian countertops. Stovetop. You've got... this is Space Maker oven, so this is a microwave and a convection oven, so you can bake and you can, of course, heat up something in it too. Magic Chef stovetop, which has got these heavy lids on it, but look at that, folks. I'm always paranoid about breaking these, but look at those stove eyes. They're not even discolored from being used. I guarantee you those haven't hardly been on at all. And at 37,000 miles, this motorhome doesn't have a lot of use, folks. The upholstery looks great. The leather furniture looks great. I mean, somebody has taken and kept this thing clean. Got the padded headliner. It looks great. Nice little motorhome, or big motorhome, I should say. Got the Whirlpool electric refrigerator freezer, all stainless steel, and it does have a built-in inverter, as well as the generator, so you can run the inverter going down the road and have a cold fridge without having to run your propane or run your generator. So, these are a whole lot more efficient, folks. These things cool off in an hour, where RV refrigerators take several hours to get to operating temp. Of course, you've got 2 ice-cold ducted roof airs. You step through here, you got a large walk-through bathroom, and this thing's got about every option you can put in one, folks. Got the Corian countertops back here, got the big shower. Got the little seat right there, and you look up there, you can look around the vents. And this is pretty neat, folks. Most other brands, they just put this vinyl wall about head high, and then you've got regular paneling. But look at this, folks. American Tradition put all fiberglass on the backsplash. All this, the skylight, all that's one complete unit. So there's no seams you have to worry about leaking. That just, like I said, that's the quality of the American Tradition. I mean, these things, I've never kept one of these more than a few days once they posted online, because they're just not, they didn't build that many of them, and they just have a huge customer loyalty because of the way they're built. And they're expensive too, though. When you buy one of these new, they know what they've got. Like I said, you're going to spend $500,000 now if you bought this motorhome brand new. Back then it was $250,000, so they have really, really shot up. Got a second lavatory here in the water closet. Got a porcelain toilet. Fantastic vent fan with rain sensors. It's got these Intelitech light control panels, so you don't have switches everywhere. You've got one of these every few feet in the RV, and a lot of times you can turn the bedroom lights on from the driver's seat and vice versa, and you can cut the bathroom lights off from the bed without having to get up and go into the bathroom. And just a neat little feature, and you see them everywhere in the coach. You can turn your water pump on, your fans, all that. And of course, you've got a sliding privacy door for maximum privacy. Got a really nice size rear bedroom, folks. Queen Island bed. Of course, you got a TV at the foot of the bed. Tons of storage, and this is Korean too. They don't cheap out on these American coaches, folks. That's why they're so popular. Big closet across the back, and yes, it does have a washer and dryer. That's a washer and dryer combo. Got a big closet at the back. Tons of drawer space, and there's also a safe in here too, if I'm not mistaken. Should be one in this cabinet. Yep, right here. Got the safe with the key. Of course, if there was something in it, I'd be running for the hills. But but anyway, it's a nice motorhome, folks. If you want top of the line in a diesel motorhome and want to save a lot of money, this is definitely a great choice. Got the 7-foot plus ceilings in it, so if you're a tall guy like me, you're not going to hit your head, anywhere in this coach. I'm 6'4", and I mean, it's got 7-foot tall ceilings in it. Got the subwoofer. I hit this with my leg earlier, but it's got a subwoofer in there. It's got a Sony audio system. Just one of those things hard to do one-handed. That just slides up on there, but like I said, it's kind of hard to do it one-handed holding a camera. But you know what? I do screw up every once in a while and do something right, and I got it. But anyway, front seats swivel around for party seating. I mean, it's a nice motorhome, folks. $69.9, and that includes a full systems check by our certified RV techs that will be completed after purchase. Now, folks, like I was saying earlier, it is 14 years old. It's not new. It's going to have some worn spots. Going to have some dents, dings, and scratches. That's just normal and part of buying a 14-year-old motorhome. But look at the savings. I mean, you're saving $180,000 off what it cost new back in 03. And if you look at what they cost today, you're saving a whole lot. You're saving about $440,000 or $30,000 what they cost now. So keep in mind, folks, this is a nice, clean motorhome. It's going to sell quickly. Pull the NADA if you want to. Get online and see what other dealers are asking for the same make and model. You're going to come right back to this one. This is $69.9, haggle-free with the inspection. That's out-the-door pricing. Not $69.9 plus $10,000 or $12,000 in fees like some of these other dealers charge. And that's haggle-free and out the door. If you want it as is, take the good with the bad. Of course, we'll take a little less for it since we don't have to pay our techs to check it out. But this is a neat RV. It's going to sell quickly. It's going on eBay and about 20 of the most popular for sale websites in the country. And this is a deal that somebody can justify traveling 2,000 or 3,000 miles to pick up or have delivered because it's so nice. 37,000 miles, which is... that's not even a concern at all for a diesel. 500 hours on a diesel generator. Again, no concern there. I mean, this is a nice motorhome, almost new Michelin tires on it. That's a few $1,000s you won't have to spend for a few years on it. I mean, just like I said, it's a heck of a rig, folks, for the price. 2 big slide outs and much, much more. Give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. Our website's parkwayrvcenter.com or .net. We've got over 170 used RVs in stock, folks. We've got more used inventory in stock than any dealer within a 500-mile radius of us. So if you want to come to the Southeast and do the smart thing and buy your used RV from the Southeast, because that's where everybody comes here to buy, because our prices are lower, because we don't have the cost of living like you do on the West Coast or up in Canada. We don't have the rust issues like you do up in Canada and up north and things like that. And just like I said, you can't beat our prices, folks. We've been here for 49 plus years. We are one of the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships in the United States today. Have you noticed lately, folks? And I've noticed it too in the last year or so. Notice more and more dealers are getting away from used RVs. They just like calling the factory up and ordering brand new ones. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticed that. Some of the big nationwide chain dealers that, I'm not going to mention no names, but they pretty much quit carrying used RVs. There's one up the road from us, and they used to stock, 70, 80 used RVs. Now they have like 10, and that's the way their inventory's been for months. They just want to sell new ones. And who wants to spend $500,000 on a motorhome that you can buy here like this with 37,000 miles for under $70,000 out the door? I mean, if you go buy a brand new one, folks, as soon as you drive it off the lot, I don't care what you paid for it or what kind of deal you think you got, you lost 33% as soon as you drove it across that new dealer's lot, because then it became a used motorhome. And this is just a prime example of that, folks. Previous owners paid $250,000 for it. They used it for 37,000 miles. Here it is for $69,900. That's some pretty expensive depreciation right there. So this is a motorhome that's going to be worth this for the next couple of years. So all the depreciation is going to be gone out of it for a while. And this is a brand that people specifically look for when they're looking for used RVs. And there's not that many of them on the market, folks. Especially not with that low of mileage and this kind of condition. So give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. This one's going to sell quickly. You're welcome to email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. Now, folks, we sell 500 to 600 used RVs a year. I have 4 salespeople that sell that many. So my guys don't spend a lot of time behind a computer. So if you want an answer right now, I know it's old-fashioned. Best thing to do is just pick up a phone and call us, because that's the best way to get an answer to your question. You're welcome to email us, and we answer all emails. But keep in mind, my guys check their emails first thing in the morning. Chances are they're not going to look at it again till the next morning. So it may be up to 24 hours before you get a response via email. But you're welcome to call us. Like I said, that's the best way to do business. Or if you can't visit us in person. If you visit us in person, folks, you see this motorhome in person, I guarantee you'll be in there paying a deposit or trying to get your financing arranged so you can buy this motorhome. It's that nice. First serious buyer that knows what this motorhome is, that knows what American tradition and how they're built, is going to buy this motorhome for that $69,900 price. That's an incredible value for the brand that you're buying. So give us a call. We're family owned and operated for 49 plus years. There's no commission salespeople here, no games, no gimmicks. We take trades, and like I said, we do have financing available with approved credit. You can apply right from our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. We can arrange nationwide delivery, and if you want to fly in, which I strongly suspect somebody will probably do on this particular brand, because especially somebody from the West Coast, you can fly to Chattanooga, Tennessee for a few $100s from pretty much anywhere in the country. We'll pick you up for free during business hours. Bring you back here after this unit's been checked out, of course. We'll go give you a demonstration on it and show you how to operate everything, and you drive it off the lot. Have a nice little vacation and save thousands and thousands of dollars while you're at it. So give us a call, drop us an email. Or better yet, come just visit us here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia, folks. We're the only dealer around with 170 plus used RVs that you can look at completely unescorted during business hours with the prices on the windshield. And, that's the way we operate, folks. We're very self-service. No need to have a high-pressure salesperson following you around like other dealerships. No need to go through a sales office to get pre-approved before they'll even let you on the lot. Folks, it's simple. You drive in, park at customer parking. You can take a golf cart if you want to. Or you can walk around, make yourself at home, and if you have any questions, just step inside the showroom. One of my salespeople will get to you as soon as they get freed up. So give us a call, drop us an email, or visit us here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia. Thank you for watching.